Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas to all you out there. This is Saturday Night Live from YAA with your hosts, Zach and Ray.
Good thing there's someone else here in the office. They'd be complaining. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Here's the deal.
Yes.
Do not buy a used car right now if you are a cash buyer.
Do you know why?
If you are a cash buyer.
Do you know why?
If you are a cash buyer.
Do you know why?
Because prices are going to go down next
year. Because you might find one under your Christmas tree tomorrow morning. You never know what Santa might try and drag down that chimney.
Yeah, you could find a used car in your living room. That is it. Okay, so for those of you who are going to say, I've already seen, we've got our dear friend Lucas here saying you've been only been saying this for 2 years. We will continue to say it probably for the next 2 years. Do not buy a used car right now. I left off the cliffhanger. Yeah. If you're paying cash. If you're not paying cash, now's a great time because interest rates are going up. So you might as well.
That's what I've heard.
Go make a move. We've seen a lot of success stories. So there you go. Yeah. For those of you who don't want to watch the next hour of fun with both of us, there's the insight for you. Dad, tonight we're going to be doing some giveaways. We are indeed. We actually have a system to do it this time, which I'm quite excited about. Yeah. And we should just be spreading some holiday cheer. It is frigid here in Bethesda today and in a lot of places around the country.
As cold as we were walking to dinner and walking back from dinner.
And we did by accident wear the same outfit.
The truth of the matter is, as cold as it is here, and it's chilly, but it's nothing compared to other parts of the country. So, I would like to complain about it, but I won't because actually
could be worse.
It could be much, much worse.
Could be worse. Thank you, everyone who's here with us.
We could be sitting in the stands at Heinz Field or whatever the name of that stadium is today in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Mark, thanks for being here. Aaron, thanks for being here. Sean, thanks for being here. DT Lusk, thanks for being here. Matthew, thank you. James, Christopher, Rory, the whole we can't thank everyone enough. Katie, Laura, who's out in California. Hey, Laura, thank you for being a part of our Saturday night. Joe's Barbecue, Susanna. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. And Randy, thank you for starting the night off with this. And I wanted to run something
here's
by
a gift for a couple of White House subs. Actually, Randy, that'll buy half of one White House sub, which is enough for two people.
All right. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Do you actually feel great?
Yeah, why?
All right. I'm going to propose something.
Uh-oh.
And the chat determines what we do. Not you or me, the chat.
Okay. Every
donation we get tonight,
we
will donate to charity. We will also match it up to $1,000. Every donation we get tonight, we will donate it to charity, and we will post back on the community forum, the charities and whatnot, and it's going to be generally good causes that everyone can agree with. How about this? It shouldn't be about us. Anyway, we'll find a charity. We'll find a cause.
Laura
we'll match up to 1,000.
Loves the scarf.
We'll match up to 1,000.
Yes.
Hang tight. We will stay on.
Yeah.
Until we get to 1,000. Now. Yeah. Now. The chat gets to decide if those are the rules. So thank you, Randy, for starting the night off.
Well, what if we never get to 1,000 and we're here all flipping night? This is not like the Jerry Lewis telethon, for God's sake. What am I, Ed McMahon? Come on, man. I'm not ready to go into the wee hours of the morning. Although I typically don't go to bed till the wee hours in the morning.
Randy, thank you, Randy.
Again, we do need more for charity.
That's what we're gonna do. I will. Let me get a little scroll banner going. Give me 1 second. Donating all donations. Donating to charity up to. Get that going.
We're matching.
There. Matching.
Yeah. So that would be a total of 2,000 going to charities.
All right. So we are matching
donations up to $1,000.
Cool. So we will do that. Here we go, Roy. This is going to just show how awesome this community is. So yeah, we're going to also have to, can someone in the community please keep tabs of this, because in typical fashion, we have no plan here, but we will donate it. Steve, we appreciate that as well. Let's give everyone, Dad, the news, though, the big story from this past week and what we're going into next year, which is the CarMax news piece,
Yes.
which is huge. We had the video on the channel today digging into this. We talked about it on Friday with Miss Kimberly Klein just yesterday. We talked about the day before that. We're going to talk about it probably again next week until the Carvana earnings come out.
Well, the Carvana earnings aren't going to come out until sometime in February.
All right.
They like to delay it as long as they possibly can. And I think we've already seen their third quarter earnings. We want to see their fourth quarter earnings, which we know, which we're guessing are going to be absolutely in the toilet. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Matthew.
Again, every donation tonight, we are going to match up to $1,000 at some point. Probably in 15 minutes, we'll go back and add them all up and see where we are. We should also mention, so we'll dig into the CarMax.
Do we have anybody from our staff that's participating in the?
I hope not. Everyone's off.
Well, I know, but that doesn't mean they can't watch.
We'll do it. We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine. We are self-sufficient adults. We'll do it. Like, we got it.
Speak for yourself.
We are also doing a giveaway tonight, Dad.
Yes.
The way that it works.
Yes.
To enter the giveaway.
Yes.
And you just have to we have to agree on what text we're looking for.
How about to enter the giveaway?
You're about to frustrate me because I researched for hours today to figure out how to do a giveaway appropriately, and you're going to propose something that I probably can't do.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, why don't we to whoever donates, we would.
I knew that was what you were going to say, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay. There you have it. We're not doing that, folks.
It has to be text based. So it's what someone puts in text will get you entered in. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
So come up with something.
I run.
So like when people
text donate.
No. if we need to come up with a word that if people use, we're gonna give away T-shirts tonight.
Yeah.
And other YAA merch, Car Edge merch.
Yeah.
If you use the word in the chat, then it'll enter you in the giveaway.
Okay. What word do you want it to be?
Welcome, Kayvon. Thanks for contributing. Yeah. Welcome, George. Thanks for contributing.
What do you want it to be? What word do you want it to be? Don't buy now. Save big. Gift. Ho ho ho.
That one seems a little tricky.
Ho 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 seems a little tricky.
People might spell it differently.
I mean, H-O, for God's sake. That's,
Wow, George gave $49 towards our cause tonight. Wow. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
I completely overlooked that. All right, AG says money gun. If you use the word join YAA in the chat tonight, that'll get you entered. Okay. We're going to do this probably like 6 or 7 times. So please join YAA in the chat, gets you entered. And we will do a quick example here of how this works in about 3 minutes.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
How about bankrupt? No.
Well, that's not us.
So let's explain that.
Yes.
Again, join YAA, one word, no spaces. That'll get you entered in the giveaway. All donations tonight, we are matching up to $1,000 to charity. We will be posting back on the community forum to let you know where the donations are made to. All right. Yes. So we have the CarMax news. The CarMax news was the CEO coming out and saying, it was a tough quarter for us. We've intentionally held on to less inventory right now because vehicles are depreciating so fast, and we expect next quarter to probably be where you see more significant retail price declines. At this same time, we are seeing interest rates continue to go up.
Yes.
Interest rates for consumers and interest rates, obviously, for dealers that floor plan and finance their vehicles.
These are November car loan rates in the United States for used and new cars.
Yeah, the average APR for a used car loan is approaching, it is over now, over 10%.
Over 10%.
So this is essentially the calculus for everyone out there. If you are a cash buyer of a used vehicle, wait. If you are a financer, someone who needs a loan, do not wait.
If you're somebody that is going to finance their purchase, you want to do it prior to what's that thing called? Interest rates going even higher.
And if you have a trade-in, that's another factor that you are going to want to consider. If you have a trade-in, wow, thank you. And we have such an awesome community. I can't wait to send that send a donation and say it's from YAA, it's from the community. If you have a trade-in, Dad, trade-in values are obviously going down significantly as well.
Your car's worth less today than it was yesterday,
which is another reason to do it today versus waiting off.
Yes.
So again, do not buy a used car right now if you are a cash buyer.
Yes.
All right, shall we do it, gang? Let's do the giveaway. So this is how it works.
Yes.
We're in the broadcast. The word that we're looking for is join YAA.
Yes.
I'm going to start collecting comments. There are 53 people that have 54.
Bet you that number keeps going up.
All right, let's get it up to, I don't know, 55.
Okay.
All right, we're doing the first drawing of the night.
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
58. Ready?
Look at that. Yeah. 75. Oh, this is so cool.
Thank you. I did some research.
Yeah. Look at you.
Oh. Raymond Garcia.
Merry Christmas.
You're like a horse. You're like a Christmas horse.
I'm
What
like
the hell was that?
I'm like a Clydesdale.
Thank you. We
Thank
will
you,
be in
James.
Canada eventually.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so that was again.
Yes.
That was Raymond Garcia. Raymond,
What did Raymond just win?
I'll go grab it. But
Okay.
can you let everyone know how to get in touch with me if they are a winner tonight?
Yes. If you are randomly selected as a winner during any one of these prize drawings, simply email Zach at ZACH@joinyaa.com. That's Zach, ZACH @joinyaa.com. And you too could be the proud owner of a Knowledge is Power t-shirt with, me on this resting comfortably on your chest.
And we'll do some maybe some handwritten cards as well. So we'll definitely make these fun. We've got a ton of shirts there, so we're probably gonna do this like 5 or 6 times. Again, every donation tonight. Did you see we had a community member? He was at the Porsche factory.
Yes.
You saw that?
Wearing it if it's taxable. Yeah.
It's really, really great.
Yes. And then, they were probably wondering what's that all about.
Okay, should we try it one more time?
Sure.
All right, let me do
there was a thing that said draw again right there. It says
isn't this nice?
Draw again.
All right, so we've got Raymond. Who do you think it's going to be?
Raymond Garcia. Should we write this down somewhere?
I thought it was about to be Susanna. Novice Nick.
Yeah. Should we write this down?
No, because they got to email me. I have no clue how to contact Novice Nick.
Yeah, but shouldn't we at least know who we're expecting emails from? Could I have that piece of paper?
What do you mean, though? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. I'm just keeping notes.
Thank you for keeping notes, Dad. Novice Nick is our second winner. And Novice Nick. All right, we will come back to that here in just a couple moments, okay?
Yes.
All right, so another thing that our team worked on recently, which I am very proud of, and again, we've got the Gift 50 and Gift 150 promotions running till the end of the month.
Yes.
If you go to resources and you go to free guides, Dad, Justin and James did some good work here. They came up with 10 cars that have big MSRP increases year over year. I found this to be super interesting. Obviously, the Ford Lightning is at the top of that list. Do you remember when Ford came out and said, hey, this is going to be the affordable everyday vehicle that everyone, they'll all have an EV in their driveway, and it'll be the F-150 Lightning.
There'll be a chicken in every pot and a F-150 Lightning.
An $18,000 price increase. Wow! Laura Saltzer coming in hot.
Yeah, well, yes.
Well, that too.
Yes. Oh, does that mean I have to dance?
No, thank you, Laura, for contributing.
Thank you, Laura.
Kevin, again, up to $1,000 tonight. We are matching donations to a charity. Yes, a 40% increase. It is kind of wild to think that they can do that over the course of 12 months, but they have. Another thing we haven't talked about, Dad.
Yeah, I think my legs are melting. Space Heater. Jeez Louise. Turn it towards you.
Another thing we haven't talked about.
Yes.
It is frigid outside. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
How are all these EVs handling that? Did you see that data?
I did. We discussed that with Justin when you were in New York, and the amount of range loss is staggering on EVs. And we're talking about an Arctic blast of biblical proportions at the moment.
Don't know if that's a route I would have gone there, but I hear you.
Well, it's colder than, and anyway, it's just the toll it's going to take. I mean, these poor people that might have been like driving cross country or on the interstate when the blizzard struck, and They're running out of juice.
Look at that, Dad. So your Ford Mustang Mach-E loses 30%
Yes.
of its battery. I can't believe I'm saying
Come
this,
on,
but
your
the Jaguar is the most reliable one on the list here.
Well, yeah, and the Bolt loses 32%.
So not only are your prices going up, but your range anxiety
Yes.
is increasing.
Well, I don't suffer from range anxiety because, well,
You drive a Mini.
I drive a Mini, and I fill up once a month,
All right, let's answer a couple questions
whether I need
here.
it or not. But I need it now because I'm down to like 90 miles that I can drive.
So even
That's
with
90 trips to and from work that you can have.
So even with the last week of December, a good time to get good deals coming up. Should we still wait a bit longer? Thanks for all your advice.
Are you a
Very
cash
helpful.
buyer?
Exactly. Interest rates are at the credit unions that we have partnerships with are going to go up on Jan 1. Interest rates across the board are expected to continue to go up. So unless you're a cash buyer, there's no real point in waiting.
No.
Opinions on the Hyundai Elantra.
We're
We're not huge Hyundai fans right now.
Well, and it's sad because there was a time in our family when we had a Hyundai Sonata, and like a lot of cars, I didn't keep it overly long because I just didn't think it was appropriate to keep driving a Hyundai Sonata to work at the Mini store. So I went and got a Mini instead. But the point is, when we had that car, it was a fine car. There was nothing wrong with it, but we didn't have it long enough to really experience any difficulties. And that was a car that would have fallen into the category of the Theta engine issues. So you just, my daughter and her son-in-law were talking to me about maybe a hybrid of some kind, and Zach and I just couldn't bear the thought of saying to him, well, you should look at a Hyundai or Kia hybrid. Now their electric cars might be fine, but the hybrids are, well, gas and electric. Well, the gas portion of them might not be all that good. So it's tough. They have such engineering-induced quality issues.
Did you see the 2018 Fords that
the 874,000 that were
another recall?
Yeah,
from Ford.
Yeah.
So there's engineering issues sadly everywhere.
And we get that, but it's just I just even having owned a Hyundai, I just, as nice as the Elantra is, and it's a nice looking car and everything and a comfortable car, I can't personally say, hey, you should buy one.
Pops, I want to just let you know we are nearly a quarter of the way to our $1,000 goal for donations tonight. Again, we are matching donations up to $1,000. We are at $235.25. So thank you to everyone who has participated so far.
So that sounds like $470.50 that we'll be donating.
Yes, indeed it will. And Lamont, thank you, Lamont. We just had another thoughtful contribution come in.
Thank you very much.
We really appreciate that. And Dad, I want to also let everyone know that if you type in join YAA,
yes,
it is one time.
Yeah.
You only, no matter how many times you put it in there, it's only going to work once for you. We're going to run another drawing right now. We are going to see who's getting some YAA/Car Edge swag.
Yes.
Is it going to be Sammy? Is it going to be Bill? Is it going to be Rob? Is it going to be Tony? Is it going to be Tiana? Is it going to be Moist Toast?
No, it's going to be Justin W. So remember Justin W.
Remember Justin W.
Please email my son, Zach, at zach@joinyaa.com so that he can contact you to get your size. And, well, hell, even if we don't have your size, we're sending you the shirt. And you'll be happy about it. No, so you can get your size and your address so we can get that merch out to you.
Yes, indeed. We are happy to do that. Susanna, the odds are high. The odds are high.
Well, something's high.
Well,
a little bit later, I might be.
No,
it won't be because I don't have any alcohol at home and I don't have any gummies and I don't have anything of any real interest that could.
And we are going to go back on topic. Michael here.
So I was on.
I had the liberty of going to a dealership today after sending the email template. We negotiate back and forth for 3 days. Part of the whole purpose of this is to do things in advance so that you don't have to spend hours at the dealership.
How did it go?
Getting all frustrated. Yeah, let us know what happened. What happened?
Somebody, AG wants to know if the prize is taxable.
I go in and they wanted $52.80 over MSRP.
Wow. I don't believe, unless the price that we send you is over $32.83, I don't believe it'll qualify as being taxable.
2 wins in the last week. 4% interest on my used car loan. That is incredible. And plug-in hybrid range, anxiety-free driving. Also, I love driving the Honda Clarity. 4%.
Wow, that's very
interest
nicely
rate.
done.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Actually, Dad, I want to take us in a slightly different direction.
Okay, I'll go whatever direction you want.
Appreciate that.
I'm just.
This is probably our last live stream of the year.
No, we're not doing one next Saturday night before you. No, you're going.
That's New Year's.
New Year's Eve. That's not New Year's. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, you're. I mean, I know you're going to dinner and you're cutting me out of the picture.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing a stream. Also, the mic's in the thing.
Don't worry about the mic. So there. This is our last
stream of 2023.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Stream of 2023.
So I wanted to come, Dad,
and
let's do a couple wins. Again, we are matching donations up to $1,000 and doing giveaways for the next 30 minutes or so. Buyer empowerment is real. Because if you stumbled upon this at 7:20 p.m. and you're like, who are these guys? We help people buy cars and save money on all things auto. Okay, let's start with the praise. I couldn't have done this.
Before you start, can we explain? If you just stumbled upon us, I'm going to explain to you who we are. We are real people helping real people save real money when it comes to buying a car, or truck, or an SUV, or an ATV, or a small boat.
No, we don't help with ATVs or small boats.
Anyway, we're real people helping real people save real money. That's who we are.
Has anyone bought the YAA extended warranty? How is it doing for you? Please share some comments in the chat if you have. We've paid out well over $100,000 in claims, so I can assure you that we actually pay those. Join YAA Finance Credit Union. Want to confirm it's a soft pull? It is indeed a soft pull when you get the pre-qualification. It is a hard pull when you're talking to the loan officer and all that fun stuff. All right, back to the success story from Bernie.
Yes.
Let's start with the praise. I couldn't have done this confidently without you. I watched your simulations, role plays, and market insight videos ad nauseum until it was part of my daily speech. Now I'm reaping the benefits, but you made this happen. I thank you for it. Now onto the deal. I was able to pick up a 2022 Kia Carnival, 19,000 miles, just outside Chicago for the out-the-door price of $50,500 or roughly $1,500 under MSRP. Dealers are keeping cars on their lot, hoping to recoup what they overspent on them months ago and are backing themselves in a corner by not budging. That's where we swoop in. Zach and Ray are right. If you don't need a car, wait. However, the deals are out there for those who are savvy enough to hunt for a vehicle that's been on the lot for 60 plus days. The only car search that I'm aware of that allows you to sort by days on lot is at Join YAA or caredge.com. From negotiating an out-the-door price to sticking firm on a trade and securing credit union approval for financing and making the finance manager break down their ridiculous pricing, I was able to turn a $51,000 advertised price into a $42,500 purchase.
There are no savings out there, folks. I see the comments. Prices ain't going down where I live. There aren't. Well, maybe there are.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that sounds like about $8,500 savings.
The best words I could have ever heard came from the salesman who casually said, as we discussed our sales careers, "You've done this before." And when I responded, I really had. And he said, "Well, you negotiate just about everything you possibly could out of this deal." That's high praise. I know they made money. That's their job. The point wasn't to rob them. It was to make the stakes equal. They felt the sting. And in a few years, when the market corrects, I won't be as underwater. If I had blindly paid their outrageous dealer markup, thanks to YAA.
Look at that. Congratulations. And that was from
Bernie.
Bernie Peterson. Nicely done, Bernie Peterson. If I had a Ray Shefska stamp of approval that I could give you, I would do that right now. But I'm not working the board tonight, Zach is.
I don't know how to do that right now.
Okay.
All right, we're coming back to the chat here for a second. We've got from Glenn, inflation 2021. My car was $23,200, taxes and fees. Now it's $27,800 for the same thing.
That is shocking.
Shocking.
Yes.
I have a 2004. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, because I can guarantee you Glenn's income hasn't gone up to the same degree that prices have.
I have a 2004 Toyota Camry, 160,000 miles, I imagine. Should I trade in cars all but paid off? It's a falling
What do you mean
knife.
all but paid off? It should be paid off. It better be paid off. It's 17, 18 years old, for goodness sake. If it ain't paid off, what did you take a mortgage out on it?
Would you be selling that right now?
Would I be? Does it run?
If it runs, I'm
Does it
holding
need
on to
anything? If it doesn't,
It's a
need
Toyota.
anything,
I just hold on to it.
yeah. If it doesn't need anything, keep driving it until you're ready to pay cash for something. If you're ready to pay cash, you can strike now.
I agree
no,
with Mark.
you can wait longer if you're ready to pay cash.
Yeah, but I agree
Yeah.
with Mark just running it into the
Yeah.
ground. All right, we've got Ricardo wants to know thoughts on a Chevy Tahoe RST diesel for MSRP $69,000 in San Diego. Thinking of buying tomorrow using your email tips. I'm not sure about Tahoes and what they've been going for.
I don't know. I would, if I may, I would suggest you go to our community forum and post it there, and maybe you could get some input from some of our community members and perhaps even from our staff's off this weekend.
Here we go. I'm doing a quick search to see what other folks have gotten on Tahoe deals. This was a year ago though, so that's not going to be particularly helpful. Retail price looks like they got maybe a little. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah,
they got $500.
They got the rebate
discount
off. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably MSRP on that is a fair deal, but definitely check over on the community forum. Okay, so for those of you who have been with us, if you have typed in join YAA into the chat, that has entered you in to tonight's giveaway. We are up to 110 folks that have entered this giveaway, that number right up there.
Yes.
And again, we are giving away prizes that money can't even quantify. That's how great they are.
No.
And you cannot win twice. So it's going to be new winners here. And we've got a winner in Doug
Briggs.
Doug Briggs. Doug, again, my email, Zach, ZACH, @joinyaa.com. Please, Doug, get in touch with me so that I can send you out your prize.
You know, may I say one thing?
Yeah.
We haven't had another donation in like 10 minutes, and we're trying our best to donate.
Let's make the donation at the end of the show. So at the end of the show, I'll make the donation before we go off. I'll match whatever we're at. Yep.
But my point is that we want to be able to donate at minimum $2,000
tonight. Yep.
So for any donation that you give us, we will match that donation and we will donate what you donated to us and our extra up to $1,000 to charity. So it would be great to be able to provide a little more holiday cheer to those in need. So I'm not going to beg you folks out there, but come on, man.
All right, we've got here,
help
Dad,
some peeps.
From Jeff, will used RAV4 hybrid market ever go down? Didn't we recently? I'm going to double check. We can do it together.
Okay.
I think we had, so I'm going to go to the search, RAV4 hybrid. I think we did have RAV4. Let me go to just success stories. I think we recently had a RAV4 hybrid at MSRP, which was like,
yeah, but he was asking for used ones.
Oh, used?
Wasn't that the question?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll go back to the chat.
Well, it's hard to jump around. Give me 1 second. You really think that was used? Yeah. Will used RAV4 hybrid market ever go down?
Yeah, I think it might have been used that he was asking about. And yes, I think at some point.
We did. We literally helped someone get one at MSRP. So like that is a good sign.
Well, and you know, I can tell you there are dealers in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area that sell at MSRP
on hybrids,
on even RAV4 hybrids.
Really?
Yes. So there are dealers out there, and I would think as the used car market continues to struggle moving into the first and second quarters of next year, you very well might be able to see used hybrid prices go down. But what you have to realize is that used hybrids are not depreciating as quickly as non-hybrids.
It's interesting though, because Teslas are depreciating
but
like
they're
rocks
not
right
hybrids.
Now. I know.
They're full electric.
Yeah.
That's different than horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a couple more comments in the chat here. People want to know who we're going to donate to. That's a great question. We got to figure that out in the next 30 minutes. It's a really good question.
Well, I know there's a lung cancer organization that you like to donate to.
Yeah.
You know, your mother passed
We'll probably
away.
do something medical related because I feel like that is not polarizing and it's for a good cause. So I think doing something medical related is the direction, like cancer related. I think everyone in our chat either has been or knows someone who's been impacted by cancer. So how about we do that? Unless you think that's a bad idea. Thank you, Jody, for contributing. Let's do some sort of cancer-oriented, like a cancer research type of charity. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Is that okay with everyone on the stream? Can we do cancer research? Is that going to upset anyone? Hopefully that doesn't upset anyone. Yeah, Children's Hospital, that would also be a good one. Who doesn't want kids to feel better?
Yes.
It's either cancer research or Children's Hospital. We'll do
How
a
about
poll.
that?
Okay,
Yes.
we'll do a poll.
How about we do both? Do one of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll split it.
Yeah.
We'll do half to a Children's Hospital, and we can do half to a
Yes.
cancer research.
Yes.
Yeah, something like St. Jude or Johns Hopkins. I saw
Yes.
was up here earlier. Yeah. How about driving lessons for college students? Would be interesting if there was a nonprofit set up to teach people how to drive a manual. That could be interesting.
Yes.
Thank you, Luis, for contributing.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that. We really, really do. All right. Yep. St. Jude cancer research for Novice Nick, a winner tonight.
Yeah.
Now that is a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, Jay,
I don't think there could be anything sadder than that.
Do research on the charity to see how much of the donations go to the cause and how effective each dollar. I actually started my career
Yes.
in the nonprofit space. So if you research me, so I am well aware of what you're alluding to there. All right, Dad, let's go back to the chat here. We've got a couple other questions. Richard wants to know, should I go for a used Tesla or should I wait until next year? If you're financing the thing, I would do it right now because their prices have plummeted. I was helping a guy on a Model 3 deal. It's like, they're very negotiable right now.
Yeah.
If you're going to pay cash next year, just wait.
And if I'm not mistaken, if a used electric vehicle is $25,000 or less starting next year,
$25,000 or less, yeah.
Sometime next year, you'd be able to get some type of rebate, tax credit, federal government tax credit.
Yep.
Towards that.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
You would. We've got here, thank you, Cranky Paperclip. If Teslas depreciate in value faster than other cars, is that a sign their popularity is decreasing or maybe the quality isn't good? Something along those lines. I think so, yes. I think 100% yes. Yeah, I agree with Dan here. I think it's both.
Yeah.
I mean, Tesla also just brought a $7,500 discount to the market recently. And, why would you do that? Susanna, thank you for figuring out how to VPN a donation, and we appreciate that. We really do. George says to donate in Mom's name. That we don't need to make it all about us, but that would also be that would also be nice. Okay. Usama has asked this question about a bajillion times, so here we go. Usama, Honda Civic, 2015, 52,000 miles, good condition, 14.5. What do you think, please? So it is very hard, but we could do it here on the live stream. There's a concept that I have called the 10% rule that has gotten. It's not perfect, but it's gotten everyone's kind of like that's a decent place to start on doing something, right? Correct?
Yes.
So Osama, the 10% rule, you take that VIN for that vehicle, you go to our website, okay? And I don't love doing this because the point of what I'm about to show you isn't to manipulate it. You click on that sell button, you enter it in, you pretend like you're going to sell the car you're going to buy, okay? But some people also please do sell your cars through this because that's the purpose of it.
Yes.
You get the offers from the dealers in your area, Osama, and you want that price from what someone's willing to pay for it to what you're going to have to pay for it to be somewhere around 10-ish, 15%. If it's like a 25% difference, they're asking for too much. Hope that helps.
Although if that's a $52,000
52,000 miles on it.
52,000 mile 2015 Civic.
Yep.
That would be considered an extremely low mileage Civic. And so that the value of that would be higher than what an average mile 2015 Civic would be.
Jack wants to know, he didn't read the title of tonight's stream. When's the best time to buy a car? Not right now, if you're paying cash.
If you're paying cash, you wait. If you're financing, now's the time.
This week, the next 7 days is the best time.
Yes.
To buy a car. All right, let's do another giveaway.
Oh man, I'm ready to write down.
Again, if you just type in the letters JOIN YAA, you'll be entered into tonight's giveaway. This is now the 5th winner that we are going for. Do you any guesses? Any guesses who you think it's going to be?
Randy.
All right. Let's see. I think could be 124 people.
If I get this right, then the whole damn thing's fixed.
Oh, it was that.
Rah.
Rah. Congratulations.
Hey.
Congratulations, RAA. You are a winner tonight.
Yes.
As you hopefully are every night.
Yes.
Um,
We just think you're a winner, period.
Pick me is not the word that gets you
No,
entered.
no,
It is
no.
join
Join
YAA.
YAA.
And again,
yes.
it only works one time.
Yeah.
Pops, let's bring some knowledge to tonight's stream. Can you explain debt to income ratio qualification for auto loan pre-approval?
Okay, well, like anything, when somebody's about to lend you money, they want to make sure that you have enough income to cover what your payment would be. So they want to look at what all your monthly obligations are, so they can determine how much of your monthly income is going towards taking care of debt, whether it be rent payment, mortgage payment, car payment, whatever it is, credit card payments. So most of the times they don't want to see your debt to income level go beyond 30 to at max 40% of your income going to take care of your monthly obligations. So that's when they're talking about debt to income. They want to see what your outgo is as a percentage of what your income is.
Love it. We've got Ben in the chat saying last year they say wait a year. Now a year later they say to wait another year. Yes, we track the data every single day, every single week. So trying to provide the most up-to-date commentary on when you should do things. So again, if you're a used car buyer that is paying cash,
yes,
don't take advantage of this week. This week is the best time for those of you looking to buy a new car and you need to do it. Everything's prefaced with need to do. And if you're looking to buy a used car, yeah, now's a great time because those finance rates are going to continue to go up. We had someone in our community get 2.49% on a used car.
That's pretty damn
That's insane.
Good. And if I may, we would also say that if you just want a car, do not buy a car.
We're huge advocates to not actually spend your money, evidently.
Okay. So if you're in the market, it should only be needs based. It shouldn't be want based. If all the want-based people were to take themselves out of the market at the same time, and dealers are struggling to get enough people in their doors to make offers on cars, then that might actually help drive the prices of the cars down. So if you don't need a car, please do not go out and try and buy a car.
Dad from a Y child. Interesting. I was told debt to income ratio is too low and that it's complicated. Well, you simplified it pretty well.
I think it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, if we do not get to every question, and Novice Nick, I will go look for yours in a second. If we do not get to every question, the way that we can help you after tonight's stream is the way that we try and help every single day, which is join YAA.com/community. That'll take you here to the community forum. You can post here on the community forum. This is a great resource to get help. 0% APRs from what's this? Hyundai, Chevy, Ford, and Toyota dealer group. So again, use the community forum. And if you are not a YAA Plus member, between now and the end of the year is your chance to do it. And it is 50% off. So I encourage you to go to join YAA.com and sign up for your membership. Get 50% off. It's all sorts of good stuff. We'll help you buy cars. We'll also help you save money when you maintain and repair those vehicles as well. So we are running another special. Yep, there you go. Congrats, Nick. We will be here to help you. A little difficult, though, while we're on the streams to help every single person.
It is indeed.
Pops, we have from Objective 704. Thanks for the contribution.
Thank you so much.
Again, we are trying to raise up to $2,000 tonight. What would happen to a new 2022 model entering the new year? I'm considering jumping on a new 2022 car this week.
So you're thinking to yourself, well, it's a 2022 and we're going into 2023, so it's already a year old. Well, the beauty of that is when you go to trade your car, it will have a year's less worth of mileage on it. So your used 2022, when it's time to trade, will be worth more than the average 2022 because it has a year's less miles on it. So
do you want to see something interesting?
I'd love to.
So you guys all know by now that we are big data folks. At least I like to think that we are.
You've spent your life in data.
Here we go, Dad.
Yeah.
This is a chart showing you 2022 model year vehicles, new inventory 2023. So the changeover happened.
Yes.
Earlier in November, we went from more 2022s in the market to more 2023s. Now, every manufacturer is a little bit different.
Yes.
2023s are 69.7% of inventory over at GM. At Ford, Dad,
Not
it's
so much.
24.5% of inventory. At Stellantis, it is 37%. So it does a bit depend on the brand. So, for
Yes.
example, if you're buying a 2022 model year Ford, that is kind of actually still their most up-to-date, vehicle that they have.
Yes.
Versus, for example, like a Chevy product.
Yes.
Coins and ghouls.
A super sticker.
We appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We are up to, just to keep everyone, $245
To $310.
$310.20.
624.
$355.20. It just updated again. Wow. And it updated again because Mr. Mike Dean.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Mike is a credit union CEO and a longtime YAA member. Mike, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we are donating everything that we can. Every donation we get tonight, we are passing along to a children's hospital and a cancer research organization that we're going to do that in about 20 minutes. And we're matching that up to $1,000. So, Mike, thank you for your contribution. And Ronald, thank you for doing that as well. Appreciate you being a part of our community. At the same time tonight, it's a busy night here in the YAA capital of the world.
Yes.
Do you know what city is the capital of YAA? Come on, think. Car Edge. All right.
Okay.
And so
yeah.
If you type in join YAA in the chat, you'll be entered into our contest. We've had
all this time I thought it was Rayville.
We've had 5 winners and Elizabeth White.
Not Elizabeth White.
Yeah, the Elizabeth White.
The Elizabeth White.
If you are a winner on tonight's show, please, it's very simple. You're going to email me, Zach, ZACH at joinyaa.com, and I will help get your shirt and also some other goodies sent out your way.
I like that.
Cool.
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
We're making people happy. We're having some fun. We're thinking about moving to Rayville.
Michael wants to know, hey, when is the best time to finance a used car in today's market? It's yesterday.
Yeah.
So
rates are going up.
Rates are going up.
Yes.
No expectation in 2023 that rates are going to go down. Maybe 2024, 2025. I mean, eventually, maybe when we're in I don't want to say the R word, but if there's an R word, then rates will come back down.
Perhaps.
But yeah.
Yes.
Ricardo wants to know, what is your story? Do you guys own a dealership? No,
we do not. We have no intentions of owning a dealership. I used to manage automobile dealerships. I spent 43 years in the retail automotive business.
I actually did. Sorry to cut you off. And I do read the comments, and I know people say I cut you off. So
that's
so you go to shepska.com. Please don't crash my website.
Yeah.
We actually, if you click on the blog, I haven't written on here since 2020.
It's been a while.
But you can actually... Why I quit my multi-six-figure job at 24 to go into business with my dad.
There you go.
So if you want the origin story, this was March 2nd, 2020. You can come here.
When we were 3 months into what we were doing now.
Yeah. So almost 3 years ago, you can come read this. You can also come read from May when we got to 14,000 YouTube subscribers.
Wow. We hit 276,000 subscribers today on this channel.
Yeah. So the journey has been documented.
Yes.
Back on the internet, and I encourage everyone, again, that's just my personal website, shepska.com. Wowza. Wow.
Core guy.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Wait a second. Pause. Wow. We were going to go in order here.
Okay.
Objective 704. Thank you. My apologies. I forgot to add that the dealership has a new 2022 model still on its lap. Probably going to be more likely to want to negotiate on that than a new 2023.
And they should be willing to negotiate on it.
Core guy. I just regained consciousness from my food coma and wish you all a Merry Christmas. I can't wait for the YA content in 2023. When Carmageddon starts.
Yes.
You've meant to say when the bubble finally bursts. Core guy. No, I'm kidding. Now back to the food. Thank you for your contribution. Again, we are donating, matching donations up to $1,000, cancer research, and a children's hospital. Temp channel with a $5 contribution to our cause. Pops, stop getting distracted.
It's your sister.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. Try not to be distracted.
Here, I'll check on my phone. Let's answer Temp Channel's question, because then we've got a very special contribution that we need to acknowledge. I have cash to buy a car now, but it's better to finance to boost my credit score for my next purchase, or should I just pay cash?
Well, if you have
I would pay cash.
There are other ways to build your credit score, but there's only one way to build your auto credit score, and that's to finance an automobile. But why do you want to build your auto credit score when rates are higher than they've been in 20 years? So I don't think that you can get that type of return on your cash if you only used some of it and financed part of the car. I would pay cash.
And we have, I think this is maybe the third time on our channel this has ever happened. So Vinny, you are amongst very rare company here,
Yes.
$100 contribution to tonight's cause, which, to be very clear, folks, we are getting closer. By the minute, we are getting closer. We're up to $492.19 raised. If we get to $1,000, we will match up to $1,000 in a contribution to 2 charities. Vinny, thank you so much for spreading the holiday cheer. We are excited that you're a part of our community.
That was very kind of you, Vinny. Very, very kind of you.
Wow, that was really, really awesome.
Can I see what your sister wants?
Yeah, check.
Okay, you vamp for a second.
It's all good.
Okay.
We did, Alan, if you search factory order YAA,
Well, who's
pop
coming
right.
over and when tomorrow?
Okay.
Watch the show.
Alan, just search factory order YAA on Google or YouTube. You'll find a lot of great resources there. Okay, let's keep going through the chat, Dad.
Okay.
We've got a question. Do car colors affect pricing?
Yes, of course. There are colors like, for instance, purple is not a real popular color.
Purple's the least popular.
Okay. Orange is not usually a very popular color. White and silver are probably the 2 most popular colors. So if you have a car and the one you want to trade in is purple and the most popular color to trade in is white, well, the purple car isn't bringing quite as much money as the white car.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Because the likelihood of finding somebody else that's going to want that purple car is
Anaphylaxis here with us. Always good to see Anaphylaxis. I learned a lot from you guys. Bought my car last year without dealer add-ons or any upcharges. Paid a competitive price and love the car. We love.
Perfect. We love to hear that.
We've got from Jay. Is it a good time for leasing or should I wait? Any update on incentives deals for Mercedes? I don't know about Mercedes specifically. We do keep track of the best lease deals back on the Join YAA website. I can show that, but go for it.
And I was going to say, and the best lease deals aren't particularly good at the moment. There has been very little support from the major manufacturers for their leasing programs. They haven't really necessarily been underwriting the money factor.
Nissan has. They're like the only one.
They're about the only one.
Yeah. You want to lease a Nissan Frontier. That's
yeah. Whether or not you need a Frontier, I don't know.
Hope you're cross shopping with Mercedes. I don't think so, but I just dropped into the chat. We've got the page and wow.
Florida man, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So we are up to $592.19. Again, we are staying on until we get to 1,000, and we are then going to make the 2 donations, which we are matching. Children's Hospital and a cancer research organization will come together as a group and figure out, the two that we want to send to.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We've got a great community.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Young Gunna Gaming DC wants to know when is a good time to buy with cash. If you're buying a used car, I'm going out on a limb here. I think summer of next year is going to be great. Get past the spring selling season, get past tax returns. I think there's going to be a lot of pain. So I'm going to say summer of 2023. What do you think, Pops?
Summer going into fall. Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, this year we started seeing the wholesale used car prices started declining the first week in July.
Electronut had a dealership manager try to hustle me last week by claiming used prices might go up. I had to try not to laugh. The car I was looking at already dropped by 4K.
Yeah.
And those lines work on people who are not informed.
Yes.
That is why we will continue to do what we do.
Yeah, and also you could have thanked them for providing you with such a good belly laugh today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the used cars are like fine wine. They get better with age and become more expensive.
No.
That's going by the wayside, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Be My Friend. We appreciate your contribution.
Yes,
thank you, Elantra. Happy Hippo wants to know when Justin Justice are going to do the next EV stream. Hopefully in the first half of next year. They've both become just incredibly busy with other responsibilities that they have on the team. So The YAA Electric channel will live on. We just need a little bit of time to make sure that they can put their focus towards that and give the best shows possible.
As
GMAC,
opposed to the crap you and I put out.
GMAC says, why does my bank care what the car I want to buy is valued at? I have to pay the money back no matter what, right?
Well, yeah, but what if you don't? That's why they care, because there is a percentage, a subset of people that will not end up paying the money back. And then they have to repossess their collateral. And they'd hate to find out that the collateral is worth, I don't know, 1/10 of what it was allegedly to have been worth.
Yeah.
So that's why they care.
It's called securitized versus unsecured lending, and,
Yes.
and they want to know exactly what it's worth.
The same reason why when you buy a house that the appraisal has to come close to the selling price.
Brooklyn Stace wants to know, can I take one of you with me to buy my next car? Sort of. We are in January likely going to do some sort of limited trial of a Car Edge, because we're moving to Car Edge Concierge. Probably be $750, and we will do the car deal for you. Again, if you're interested in that, you feel free to email me about that as well. We've got a couple folks that are already signed up for that, but it's gonna be limited. It's gonna be limited because we gotta iron out a few kinks that are inevitably going to come up. And yeah, maybe if you're on the East Coast, we could also figure out a way to do a couple car deals. Maybe we take the train up to New York. We could help someone with a car deal. Okay, I take what I just said back. All right.
Yeah, you can take the train to New York and go work a car deal. Yeah, go right ahead.
Thank you, Elantra. We appreciate
Thank
you
you
contributing
That's
as
your second
well.
one.
Wow.
Yeah, you're too kind, Elantra.
All right, let us, Dad, do another giveaway because there are 171 folks that have typed in join YAA in the chat. And so we need to figure out another winner for tonight's giveaway.
Yes.
And tonight's giveaway is very special. It is a shirt with my dad's face on it, plus a handwritten card from yours truly, John S.
Oh, John S.
John S. is the winner.
Yeah.
Do a couple more tonight. And again, email me, John S. Join YAA, Zach at joinyaa.com. Tim, hey, what's up?
Because if he emails join or John S.
All the bounced emails come to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
you'll still get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right, we've got here, Dad. Thank you, Sandman, for contributing. In 2008, I bought a $46,000 sticker for $25,000. Okay, I bought so that's a money. $46,000 sticker
vehicle for $25,000
with 9 miles on it from Arizona. I sold it a year later for what I paid. There will be huge deals coming soon.
Well, may I say, Sandman?
I don't understand this one.
May I say, Sandman, that I find that hard to believe. I know I've been in situations where we've had cars that have sat around for a while and we needed to sell them and we were willing to take a loss to do it. But I can't imagine that you could get $21,000 off on a $46,000 car. That was still new.
We have a new contest that we're going to be running concurrently with Join YAA. It is if you type in Zach So Cute. Interesting. Someone just buzzed in our earpiece
when we get one
and said that that's the new contest.
Wow.
So
I'm not buying that but you are.
Yeah.
I'm buying you are cute. But
Vlad wants a wrist check.
Well, this is. I'll take it off so you can see it a little bit better. It's a D Tommaso. I know.
Look at it.
The snow's in there and everything. It's yellow orange. D Tommaso, DETOMASO. Live the momentum. Whoa, buddy. Okay. And for like $112, you can live the momentum. You too can live that momentum. Because their Christmas sale is still going on.
Wait a second, Dad.
Yeah.
You come into the office yesterday wearing a new watch. I say, oh, that's a good looking watch. And you start futzing with it. You say, oh, yeah, and this thing does this for when you
an inner dial so you can keep track of the amount of air left when you're scuba diving.
Yeah, he says,
you know how often I scuba dive.
You've never scuba dove in your life and you're fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
I am. If folks haven't figured it out yet, I am a watchaholic.
Yep.
Okay. I admit it. I understand I have a problem. Okay. I just do. Every day I'm looking at more watches, and every day I go, oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, there's probably 100 watches that I was ready to buy that I haven't bought yet. But the truth of the matter is that there are 28 or 29 watches that are in my watch cases at home. So I just keep buying cheap. I buy cheap watches.
Oh, I'm getting warm.
Well,
yeah, you do buy cheap watches,
but they're but it's not a bad looking watch.
No.
It's
just important. If you tell someone I have a 30 watch collection, they're gonna start thinking,
oh my
you got
gosh.
$1 million in watches.
No,
you might have like
I have 3 good watches. Okay, I have a Cartier Santos that I won in a sales contest when I was working at Accurate. Okay. And that was back in the early 2000s. I have a Citizen chronograph that I bought on sale a couple of years ago for about $700. And I have a Rolex that needs to go to the shop that I gave to Zach. And maybe one day I'll send it to the shop for him because it has to get sent back to the Rolex factory to be recalibrated and refreshed. That I won from the Penske organization when I ran Acura North Scottsdale. Those are my 3 good watches. The rest of my watches usually come in somewhere between 70 to maybe $300.
All right. Let's
Okay.
keep moving on here, Pops.
Well, yeah, let's thank Core Guy.
Wow.
Watch this. I like that. I like that play on words, Core Guy. Oh my God.
We are up to $752.17. We are matching.
So that means we're at
$1,000.
$1,504.34 in donations that will be made before we sign off this evening.
That's really
or
awesome.
more.
That's really, really awesome.
Yes.
Anthony says,
yes.
Hey, Zach and Ray, I live in Maryland. I'm having a hard time finding a dealership that'll work with me after learning all your tips. I'm in the market for a 4Runner. Any dealership suggestions?
Well, there are Toyota dealerships in the market that don't charge over MSRP. And if I don't know, can I name them?
Yeah, why wouldn't you name them?
Okay, well, I can tell you that Passport Toyota doesn't charge over MSRP on their cars. If you find a
Younger Toyota in Hagerstown, thank you, Core Guy.
Okay, if you
Sheehy Toyota at Laurel.
If you find a AutoNation store, and they have a Toyota store in Leesburg, Virginia, they don't charge over MSRP. So there are dealerships out there that do not charge over MSRP in the DMV.
In a scuba morass, the watch comes in handy.
Oh, God. Yes. I can't wait to get the new Scuba Morass watch.
Do we have a video explaining proper debt-to-income ratio for car loan pre-approvals? Hey, Y-Child, take a look at Deal School. Join YAA.com/Deal School. Kimberly goes super in-depth on all things finance.
Deal School 2.0.
2.0 or 3.0. 3.0 has probably got more for what she's looking for.
She's got to pay for that.
Yeah. Well, tell them to go to the page. You can see what it is.
Okay.
That's just a bad thing.
No, I didn't.
One's free, one's not free.
Well,
But
my point is at least make her aware that one's free and one's not free.
We've made you aware. Jerry's also letting us know try Coons Toyota. Here we go,
Okay.
Pops. We are counting down to $1,000 in donations, and then we will switch gears and make those contributions.
Yes.
Thank you, JJ. I offered a dealership $120,000 for a G-Wagon priced at $143,000, which was originally on their lot for $173,000. The dealership won't budge on the price. The car's been sitting on the lot for over 5 months. Why won't they lower the price?
Well, maybe they decided that their floor is $143,000, and maybe that's already represents a $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 loss. I don't know, but my suggestion would be, as opposed to trying to get them to knock another $23,000 off when they've already knocked $30,000 off, I don't know. Maybe go in at $135,000, $137,500,
or
maybe
just keep
$140,000.
waiting.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Like, if you really want to get the deal done, then go somewhere,
Yeah.
I would just keep waiting.
Well, but somebody else might get it done at 135.
I would just keep
Yeah,
waiting.
I don't think after they've discounted it $30,000 that it's reasonable to expect them to budge another 23,000.
Pops, here we go from
Yeah.
Jenny B.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you,
thank
Jenny.
you.
Happy holidays, child cancer survivor and breast cancer survivor. I
Oh,
love
God
this.
bless you.
And I can ask the pros. GM is offering 1.9% for 5 years on the Chevy 1500, 4.9% on the 2500. I have credit to do it. Yeah, I saw that ad actually today when I was watching football. I would jump on that.
Yeah, I'd definitely take
The best
1.9.
new car deals, because we have a guide back on the website. New car MSRPs going up. It's going to be
Yes.
more expensive next year. The interest rate's going to be more expensive
Yes.
next year. Take advantage. You're buying a new car, and I saw we had a comment in the chat here. It was something like, from Rick, he told me to wait in the upcoming week. Now this video says don't buy WTF. Do not buy a used car. If you're paying cash, wait. Everything else, buy the car. Buy the car. Take advantage, Jenny, of those interest rate incentives. They are totally worth it. And Tim, thank you as well. Hard not to donate when you guys are matching. And we are getting so close, folks. We are getting super close. We had
just
that
under
from Jenny B.
9,000.
Jermaine earlier, Dad. Zach,
Wow.
so handsome. Freaking love
Wow.
that. Thank you, Jermaine.
Well, and I do
Nissan
refer to you as-
Frontier
yeah.
leasing was very competitive, and I
Yes.
made the deal this morning.
Yes, they're running some incredible specials on 24-month or 18-month lease terms.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yes.
All right, we are at $874.13 that have been donated. I want to remind everyone that we are doing the giveaway.
Yes.
Just type in join YAA into the chat.
Yes.
And you will end up
You very well could be
potentially
a winner.
winning. And
Yes.
want to let everyone know, back on joinyaa.com, we have the holiday sale running. You can get $150 off your extended warranty with YAA or 50% off your YAA membership. Just use the code GIFT150 or GIFT50 back on the website. Shall we draw?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Moist Toast!
Oh my! And Moist Toast has been with us for quite some time now.
Very memorable.
Congratulations,
Very
yeah.
memorable name. Moist Toast, please.
Yes.
Just send me that email so that we can get you your gear. The Millen, thanks for being here. Have a very, very Bill Murray Christmas.
I like that. Well, thank you.
As well.
Thank you so much.
I absolutely love that. All right, Pops, we've got a couple more comments in the chat here. James says, thank you both for all your insight. I've been watching your videos and learning along the way. I hope to buy a car next year. Happy holidays both of you. Thank you, James.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Temp says there's only one way to build your auto credit score. Explain. Does buying vehicles cash count for anything?
No.
Is the score shared between dealers? Is it recorded by that dealership? Can you help explain that a little bit?
No, it's if you're paying cash, it does nothing for auto credit because, well, that's not auto credit. And it's not the dealers reporting, it's the banks that you take the loans with or the credit union that you take a loan with that reports to the various credit bureaus. So as a cash buyer, you get nothing towards your auto credit. And the only way to build auto credit is to actually take an auto loan.
David wants to know if you qualify for dealer financing, do you bother getting a pre-approval from your credit union? 100% yes. JoinYA.com/deal school is you do have to pay for it. It is 50% off right now, so take advantage of that. And even 2.0 coaches you and teaches you these things. You always want to have a pre-approval before you go to the dealership. You always want to have a pre-approval because that gives you the leverage and optionality.
Optionality. That's a term I learned since you've gotten into business. Thank you, Elantra. That's our third donation tonight.
Edward Kenneth, thank you. Let's
Thank
get
you.
you over 800. We really appreciate
Well, I think
that.
now we're over 900.
I think we are, Dad. I think we are. We are up to, wait for it, $916.11.
We are.
Once we hit 1,000,
$83 and change.
we are going to just switch gears and we're going to make donations. Yes. Thank you, Kayvon. We really appreciate that as well. All right, Dad, we've got from Yasser, need a car as soon as possible for an internship. Congratulations. Should I buy a cheaper car and trade it in later or get the better car I want now?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
I don't know what your entire financial situation is and what the difference is between that cheap car and that nicer car.
Another thing that we cover in deal school is how much car can you afford.
I have to get up and move around. I'm getting a cramp in my thigh.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sitting in the same damn position for like over an hour now.
Are you sick?
What?
I'm just checking on you.
No, it's not the most comfortable chair.
Do you want to switch sides?
No,
Well, Dad, while you're over there, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, internship does not mean he's broke. It means he's early in his career. We are a nice community. We support one another. That's mean. We've got here, Dad, from Thomas, a $4
That sounds like something I would say.
a $4.99 contribution. Thank you, Ray. Watching your negotiations videos turned me into a beast. I love negotiating. Now here, I can stretch it out for you. Turn this way. Turn this way. Are you in pain? Are you okay?
I got a cramp. But I want to celebrate that donation that I saw that put us over $1,000.
Engine Squared, thank you for the thoughtful contribution. This is incredible. Love you guys. Been lurking for a while. Joining now, going into 2023. Thanks for all the great content. And you just put us Engine Squared over $1,000 contributed tonight. We'll keep going for another couple minutes here until we switch gears and we're just going to make contributions. What is going on?
I got a cramp in
I know,
my
but
thigh.
you usually don't get cramps. I just am concerned about you. Thank you, Sue. Dad, are you okay?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm just dancing now. I need a different chair.
Okay, grab a different chair. All right. I love you. I just don't want you to be in pain. Core Guy donated another $10, Dad. Wow. I have a 15-year-old niece who I will be teaching how to drive a stick shift in a couple months. I have the entire playlist of YAA videos for her to watch so she can negotiate her first car.
Wow.
That's awesome, Core Guy. Here you go. Here you go.
Pull me over. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just the way that chair hit my thigh. And I just kicked the microphone.
Ray twerking for Christmas. No.
Trying to get my fat ass down the chimney, okay? And I got a cramp in my thigh doing it.
Oh.
Okay.
You
Good.
okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Final giveaway of the night.
Okay, I'm getting ready to write.
Come on. Come on. Big money.
There we go.
Big money.
This is it. This would be ATTV.
ATTV, please email me, Zach at joinyaa.com.
Yes.
Did someone clip that? I want to turn that into No AM, it is not rigged. No, it is not rigged.
No.
All right, we
learned how to do it.
2 more questions, and then we're going to move to donations. We've got from Shalong Hart. What is your vision for the business this year? So going into 2023,
Yes.
I want to be able to offer the service where we do it for you, because a lot of people learn a lot from us, but also still want us to do it. So we want to be able to offer that. The other thing, I want to get deeper into the finance side. It's been really helpful to start to work with the credit unions. Like I could imagine us becoming a credit union or having a credit union of our own.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on my mind. I don't know if we'll be able to make that all happen next year.
I don't think next
but
year.
I want to lay the groundwork for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want us to have a Car Edge credit union. Like that's part of my vision.
CECU.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
And make the website way better. Those are the things.
And when do you want to have all that done?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Bike West, thank you for the
Thank
contribution. We really appreciate it. 2 contributions. Hopefully that
Wow.
wasn't you click on it twice by accident. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Is YAA dead? Is everything under Car Edge now? No, but it will be by the end of January. We're moving over to Car Edge.
Yaku.
Yeah, see, it just makes way more sense for us to go CECU.
Yeah.
And then Mark wants to know, Dad, are we rich yet? No, still not rich yet, Mark.
Financially, no. But friend-wise,
Spiritually,
family-wise, spiritually wise,
probably the best ever.
Rich beyond words.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Financially, not there.
No.
When we are, we'll probably make it very apparent in some sort of way.
Yeah, we'll buy one of them car vending machines.
Yeah, we'll buy. How about that?
And we'll put on the top of it Car Edge. Yeah, you'll know we're rich when we do that.
All right, so that's the. Okay, let's
Not a
switch
moment
gears.
before.
Let's let's switch gears, Dad. We have received, waiting for it to load, over $1,000 in contributions tonight. So, and Jermaine wants to know, can I buy that sweater? Absolutely,
can.
Jermaine.
Just
Let
go
me
to resources.
Yeah, here, I'll just pop it right in the chat. All right.
So how
Thank
much?
you, Kayvon.
How much
Thank you,
over
Kayvon.
1,000 did we get?
Where did the Car Edge name come from? Will it be dark mode? We actually bought the company earlier this year, Kayvon. So we bought caredge.com. I don't think there'll be dark mode on day one, but maybe that's something that we can
What is
work on
dark
in the
mode?
future. It's what you don't like. Where it's dark. Yeah.
That really screws with my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why it is. If I have to read white letters on a black background,
Yep.
well, then my eyesight just goes knuck and futz after that.
So, Pops, I can't see exactly the total amount, but it's over $1,000.
But we need to know.
Well, I will be able to see it after the stream, but
Okay.
while we're live on the stream,
Yes.
I can't see it. It just says 1,000.
So
Like here, if everyone wants to see, so you know I'm not BSing you. Literally, it just says 1,000. So I can't tell you what the exact amount is, but we will go ahead and donate $1,000 each to two charities right now.
And then whatever the overage is, we can do tomorrow or later.
Getting the credit card, getting the credit card. Okay, it's in the hands, but I really don't need everyone knowing our number.
Yeah.
So let's do. So how should we do this? Should we do a poll? Should we do a poll to see which charities we do to, or should we just let's make some executive decisions?
Well, what's the lung cancer charity that you're affiliated with?
Lung Cancer Foundation of America.
So why don't we do that in honor of my wife, your mother? And
again, if you are new here and you want to learn more about us, I did bring it up earlier. My personal blog talks about starting the business, talks about dropping out of college, talks about my mom dying, so it's like you can learn a lot about us by just going here, but we'll go to LCFA and we will make a donation there. Donate. Other amount. That makes me feel like I'm a whale.
Yeah, and they're going to look at you like you're a whale.
Well, they're going to look at us like we're a whale.
Yeah.
It's a one-time donation. I don't mind if people. All right, I'm going to fill this out really quickly. Give me 1 second. Not everyone needs to know all of our info. All right, so we're going to do.
They don't?
Not all of it. There we go. Is this a tribute donation? No, we don't need to bring awareness to that. That's fine.
Oh, by the way, cousin Jed.
Yeah.
He made a donation in mom's memory.
That's very kind of him.
Mass General.
Yeah, Mass General is where my mom died. Which, great hospital. All right. Security code in. And that all looks right. Let me hit submit. All right, let's share the screen. Cool. All right, so that was one. I kind of wish it said that it was $1,000 so that everyone can see that. But let me see if they send me an email confirmation so that we can all take a peek.
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they will.
No, Jim, who is actually the person I know. So just so everyone can see, so we did $1,000 and we covered the credit card processing fee. So that they actually get the $1,000.
Wow.
So we did $1,000, $1,040.89. So thank you, everyone. I lost my mom. My dad lost his wife to lung cancer. So that is a cause that is near and dear. So that's pretty awesome that we were just able to do that. And then, yeah, heck, man, we could actually make the other contribution to Mass General. That is a hospital that I'm sure deals with children. How about we do this? There's a children's hospital that's near and dear to some of our community members, Rady's Children's Hospital. Why don't we make a contribution to Rady's? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do that next. So here quickly, we've got this children's hospital here. So let's make a donation. And let's donate. We're going to do a one-time $1,000 donation, gift designation. All right. So give me a second, folks, and I will fill this out.
Apparently, you were a man of your word.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that we're able to do this. Let me put the credit card back in. make it easy too, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's loading, folks. It's loading. I think it's loading. It appears to have loaded. Cool. So we just made another $1,000 donation right there.
There you are.
So thank you, everyone. So yeah, whenever that comes in from our Google overlords, we will have paid it forward.
I think we already did. Nicely done.
Let's add a 0 next year.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be great.
that's awesome. That's really, really cool. And just for those of you who are playing along at home and want to make sure that we're actually
On
doing
the up and
this.
up?
Yeah. Yeah, there's the email confirmation. Cool. Nice.
There you have it.
All right. Well, everyone have a very Merry Christmas tomorrow.
Yes.
If we can help you, it's back on the website. Aaron, it's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, have a Merry Christmas. We'll be hanging out.
Yes.
We'll be back on Monday.
I'm pretty sure.
Thanks for doing this, Pops.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of it. Thank you for your generosity today. It means a lot to me. That it means that your mother and I did a pretty damn good job raising you and your sister, and I couldn't be prouder or happier about that. And so, yeah, thank you.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Have a Merry
Thank you,
Christmas,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you for spending part of Christmas Eve with us. Have just the most fabulous, fabulous day tomorrow with your families. Make tons and tons of memories, and remember to hug everyone you love. Hell, hug even the people you don't love.
You are close to crying.
Not me.
See you guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.